This is the story of a man who built an empire, lost everything in a federal raid, and still didn't stop grinding. This is Omi in a Hellcat. From YouTube flexes to FBI takedowns, his life is a movie. Omi, real name Bill Omar Carrasquillo, grew up in the streets of Philadelphia. His childhood wasn't easy. His father was a drug dealer. His mother struggled with addiction and passed away when he was just a kid. He was raised by the streets, and he learned early that survival meant hustle. He started out selling mixtapes, flipping phones, and reselling electronics, but what really set him apart was his ambition. He wasn't trying to get by. He wanted to be rich. In 2016, Omi found his golden ticket, IPTV. He launched a streaming service called Gears TV, which offered cable channels, pay-per-view, and movies, all for a fraction of the price. It was illegal, but it was printing money. At one point, Omi claimed to be making over $100,000 a day. Cars, jewelry, houses. He bought it all, and he documented it on YouTube, turning himself into a celebrity. But behind the scenes, the feds were watching. In 2019, Omi's life flipped overnight. The FBI raided his mansion, seized his cars, froze his accounts, and shut down Gears TV. He was hit with over 60 counts, including copyright infringement, wire fraud, and money laundering. He was accused of making over $30 million from pirated content. Omi went from millionaire to broke in a day. Social media exploded. Some called him a scammer. Others saw him as a digital Robin Hood. But one thing was clear. Omi became a symbol of fast money and faster consequences. He kept posting, kept vlogging. Even without the money, he still had millions of followers who believed in his comeback. In 2022, Omi pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 5.5 years in federal prison, ordered to forfeit millions in assets, and pay restitution. It was one of the biggest piracy cases in U.S. history.
Been away from social media for a while, because this is the moment I've been dreading. Facing 27.5 years. We all know it started at 500, but I just got sentenced today. I feel like the judge was super fair. He heard everyone's testimony about my character, everyone who came to court. The judge ordered me to 66 months in federal prison, which I feel as though it's fair, for especially how much money I made. I had to pay 10-point-something million in restitution, which they already have, which will be applied to which they already got the money now. And I got to pay another 5.7 million in restitution to the IRS. So, I'll be home in the next 2 to 3 years. I hope you guys continue to support Reloaded Universe. I got 60 days.
But even while facing time, Omi showed a different side, talking about mental health, fatherhood, and learning from his mistakes. While waiting to report to prison, Omi didn't slow down. He started a clothing brand called Reloaded, launched music, and kept creating content. And the crazy part, he was still pulling in views and money. He wasn't chasing fast cash anymore. He was building something real. Omi said it himself. I made a mistake, but I'm not done.
So many people that died over a piece of land that they didn't own. People died over drug corners, and then all of a sudden, investors come in, build up the area, and boom, you just died for no reason. It's better to take the slow route in life than take the fast route. It just happens to work better that way. Doing negative things only going to get you negative results. All right, so if you're doing stuff right now that's kind of fucked up, put your money away. Put it away. Stay off of social media. Don't flaunt it. have an exit plan ASAP. You know what I mean?
Omi and a Hellcat story isn't over. From street kid to millionaire, to inmate, to entrepreneur again, he's living proof that you can fall hard and still rise. Whether you love him or hate him, he made history. Thank you for watching until the end. If you made it this far, hit that like button. Subscribe for more real stories that go beyond the headlines, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss the next one.